What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be this makeup tutorial. This is a very simple, easy, quick go-to smoky eye, and I think it's absolutely stunning for fall, and I just really like how easy it is, how inexpensive it is, how you can really just use any eyeshadow, highlighter, anything that you have in your makeup collection to achieve this makeup look. It's very minimal, and I did use a mixture of like higher end products and drugstore products. Most of it is drugstore because I love drugstore makeup, and I've been on a budget recently because I'm getting my master's, as you guys know, so I haven't really been buying makeup and I've just been kind of winging it with what I have. This is a very quick, easy look. It's also very messy, so you don't have to be a complete makeup artist to do this look, which is my favorite part about it. You just have to have like the essentials, and guess what? I'm gonna teach you the essentials today. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, please. Thanks for the support, and I will see you guys in the next one. Let's get into it. So I'm using natural sunlight in this video, so like you see this like glare here. I'm gonna try to stay back here so that doesn't really get in the way as much. I'll try my best, but I'm at my vanity, so it's so nice because I can just grab things. I don't have to do like a full setup. But we're gonna start off with some moisturizer. So I'm using this First Aid one, and I really like it. It's nice and thick, but it dries completely on the skin, so it's been one of my go-tos. For foundation today, I'm going to be using my Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation in the shade Golden Natural. This is a really nice full coverage foundation, and I have like a blemish there, so I'm going to go ahead and use my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, which is my all-time favorite, probably my all-time favorite foundation ever. So this one again is very creamy, so I kind of just like to put it on and mix it a little. Then I'm going to take this L'Oreal sponge and start blending this out. I remember when this sponge first came out, I was so obsessed with it, and I feel like ever since I got the Eco Tools one, I kind of just forget about some of the sponges that I have. So this one is really, really nice. Now I'm thinking I probably should have did my hair before makeup because it's kind of hard to get into these areas. For concealer today, I'm going to be going in with my Tarte Shape Tape. Now that I'm pale again, I am able to use this again, and I really like this concealer. It does an amazing job at holding up, especially during, I thought my camera wasn't recording, especially during long days, which I now have because you guys know that I'm getting my master's. I have a blemish there, so I'm very gently blending out near the eyes. Now with concealer, it's really nice to have a good placement because it makes blending so much easier. So you lay it out where you want it, and then you just blend it out, and it pretty much does the work for you. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly set that using my MAC Pro Set powder. I actually just put it in this container because I hit the bottom of it. So I'm literally just using this powder up, and then I can finally break into a new one because I'm still working on using my products up. So for bronzer today, I'm going to be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. I bought this at TJ Maxx or Marshalls. I think it was Marshalls. I can't remember. But this is their powder bronzer in the shade Cappuccino. These were released a while ago, and I did get a really dark shade. I just grabbed it. These are so nice. They're pigmented, but you definitely want to go in with a light hand. This one is a more red tone bronzer, but I can still make it work. Very, very light hand, and then you just kind of have to work a little more to blend it because it's so pigmented, but I'm taking just a teeny bit of that right into the hollows here. And this is just a BH Cosmetics number 2 brush. It came in a set. But this is what I love about it because it's so pigmented. So you can really get that nice like chiseled effect without having to like cream contour and all that if you use the right brush. And then I'm just gonna practically take the excess and then just go on the sides of my nose. This is a really nice trick to kind of contouring your nose where you're just hitting the side of it and then hitting the other side. And it gives you this like very natural looking nose contour. Then I'm going to take my beauty sponge and then just finish blending out that powder. So I guess you could say that sometimes I let it bake for a little bit. I'm going to do a little blush and I'm just going to go into my usual, you guys. I really can't put this blush down. This is Swiss Chocolate and I know I use it all the time, but it's literally my all-time favorite blush ever, 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 ever. It is the perfect everyday shade. This matches with everything. It just goes with any makeup look. And it's a really nice cool tone brown. So it just looks like a natural contour blush without being too pink, too orange. This is just my go-to, especially when I'm pale. I don't like blushes that look too colorful on me because they just stand out too much and I'm like way too pale for that right now. I just used a Bare Minerals blush brush for that, kind of wiped it off, and I'm just going to go with some highlighter. I'm going to use, I'm trying to think if there's one that I want to use. Nah. I'm just going to use this one, the Estée Lauder Heat Wave. This is like a classic go-to and it's so nice. The formula is, I can't even explain the formula to you guys. This is something that you guys would have to literally like buy and try it because it is just stunning. And I've just been going in with a little bit recently. I don't like to go in with too much highlighter, and I think the reason for that is because I feel like when I have a really long day, especially at school or work, the more I put highlighter on, the more kind of like it looks like my makeup wore more throughout the day, as opposed to if I'm doing a matte look and you still get the highlights from like the concealer and stuff, so you just don't get much of the shimmer. But I've been doing just a teeny bit for a subtle glow. I'm telling you guys, my makeup routine changes like all the time. If anything, I always put a little extra on the nose because I really like that look, but I don't go too heavy on the cheeks because, like I said, when I'm like in school and stuff, it just makes my makeup look like it wore more. So I haven't really bought any like new eyeshadow palettes or anything like that. I haven't bought makeup, like actual like shopping makeup, in a long time, especially eyeshadow palettes, because I'm kind of over eyeshadow palettes. Like I have so many eyeshadows that it's like, all right, do I really need like another eyeshadow palette where I have so many different eyeshadows? So I'm going to be using this Gorgeous Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. I've been using it so much lately, and the formula with these, you guys, I can't explain it. It literally just softens up my crease so nicely. And I'm actually going to be going into this color here. This reminds me of one of the eyeshadows that I'm obsessed with inside the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, but it's the mini one, like the small one. I absolutely love this eyeshadow. It's a very cool tone brown. I'm going to take that eyeshadow, really saturate the brush with it and tap it off and start working this into my crease. Kind of extending that. Like, look how these eyeshadows blend. Blend so nice. I'm telling you, you guys, you just gotta pat it. Move it around a little, build it, pat it. Then I'm going to take this brown shade right next to it and I'm going to put that all over the lid on a shader brush, super pigmented. And then I'm also going to take that same brush and then just run this color on the lower lash line. To kind of further blend out this original shade that we put, I'm going to use this shade here. If you guys can tell, these are all very neutral brown colors, but I'm going to go ahead and just sort of start softening the outer edge just a little more to give myself a really nice diffused sort of look. I went ahead and cleaned that eye brush just a little bit, and I'm actually going to go in with this Makeup Geek eyeshadow. It has a little bit of shimmer, actually a lot of bit of shimmer, and I'm just going to put that on the inner half slash quarter or quarter slash half just to add a little bit of shimmer. You could totally keep this all matte. I think it would look beautiful like that. That's how I usually wear it. Like I said, that just goes back to my theory where I feel like my makeup just looks better throughout a long day. And I'm layering it on top of that brown just so that the brown still peeks through, because I didn't want this to be like super bright. I just wanted it to almost look like the same tone, just a little shimmery. I'm going to take this Maybelline eyeshadow palette. I love this eyeshadow palette, you guys. This is the City Mini palette in the shade Rooftop Bronzes. If you're looking for a good shimmer eyeshadow palette from the drugstore, this is it, you guys. This has such nice colors. Like, you could literally put like one of these, like for example this color here, all over your lid, all over your under eyelid, and then that's it. Like, it's gonna look that good. So I'm taking the gold shade, this one here. You guys have seen, like, you can tell that I've just been in this palette, like I've been digging in it. And I'm gonna take that on the same shader brush, no need to switch. And I'm just going to put that in the inner eye corner just to add a little bit of brightness. Okay, I'm going to use that same eyeshadow palette. We're going to use this really deep brown color with the same brush. It has a little shimmer in it, like this. And then just kind of start working this into the lash line just to give it like a little smokiness. Doesn't have to be super precise, just right along the lash line to give it a smokiness. Okay, so I went ahead and put on my eyebrows, and then for lips I'm going to be using NYX Nude Truffle Lip Liner, which I love. A nice deep layer of that because I really like what it shows. Then I'm going to be using this Too Faced Melted Liquid Lipstick. This one's really light. It's called Me So Pretty. Just literally putting like the tedious bit in the center because it's so bright and pink, and then blending it with my finger. So you blend it with your finger just to give it like this effect where it's nice and blended. It doesn't look weird. Nice and blended in with the lip liner. You can also go back in with a little lip liner, but I'm going to go ahead and just do some gloss. And I'm going to be using this Revlon Gloss in the shade Sky Pink. It's one of my favorites. My sister put me onto this one. And I'm just going to put this in the center. And then this is the completed makeup look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And also follow me on social media, and I will see you guys in the next video. I love you so much. See ya.